my next guest is Dogar, Vice President Business Development of Renesas Electronics. Thank you for your time, Mo. Before we dive into the detail, can you comment the MCU business of Renesas?
Okay. First of all, thank you, Iris. It's really nice to be here again. I think at Renesas, in terms of our microcontroller, it's really exciting times. We are trying to innovate in 3 different areas. One is in terms of the performance. We're trying to increase performance at the higher end. We are the first to market with the latest ARM M85 core, which is really providing, always on AI and HMI solutions. We're building this in a number of process technologies as well, right? And to giving the faster performance, more scaling, and more mathematical compute performance, as well as HMI functions. So that's kind of the higher end area, really providing a bridge between the MCU and MPU space. And in the lower end side, we're developing a lot of the MCUs where we're integrating higher analog for sensing elements, improved performance, improved power consumption, really providing a large breadth of options to our customers, whether it's RA, which is our flagship brand for our microcontrollers, or RX, which is our proprietary core high-performance 32-bit options, and a low-power RL78 as well. Exciting time in terms of the innovation on multiple core technologies, whether it being a security, AI, machine learning, the list just goes on. So. And also the last couple of years has been very exciting for us. We continue to gain share in the market, both in the 16-bit and the 32-bit as well. We're shipping something like 9 million microcontrollers every day. So
it's amazing.
It's amazing journey, and we really appreciate of our customers and our partners.
What do you think, what is the background or the biggest driver for your success that, for example, you get market shares?
Yeah, I think certainly, pre-COVID, we apply this strategy of, market share gain. So we were looking at new set of customers, diversification of the application. So this just hasn't happened by chance. It's by strategy to diversify our portfolio. So we were releasing almost a new microcontroller every month. Right, so it's a really diverse, and also going after a lot of application across industrial, consumer, infrastructure, and IoT. So it's diversification of application, product, solutions, in our ecosystem.
Next question: how is Renesas positioned to address the expanding AIoT market?
Yeah, exciting times. So AI and IoT are 2 independent technologies, right? If you think about IoT as the nervous system of the digital world, and AI is the brain who makes the decision and control the system, right? And what's happening, if you look back in the IoT, how the IoT has progressed, you had sensors perhaps who communicate their threshold value. If they go outside of the boundary, they communicate. And now we're adding more intelligence for sensors to think for themselves. So this is where the AI is now converging with IoT. One of the major driver also is the intelligent is not just centrally in a cloud, is being distributed amongst these intelligent devices. And that's fueling the growth across many, many sectors. And we feel that AI and IoT together is going to unlock a lot of potential for semiconductor world, for services, and also, of course, for our customers.
But I guess that the developer in the embedded area, they are normally not specialists for ML or for AI or
Yeah.
So how do you support
Great question.
them?
What that reminds me is when the IoT got kicked off, these embedded engineers were not connectivity experts or security experts. So we're in a kind of similar dilemma again. But absolutely, I think if you think about, these are not data scientists. So they are embedded engineers.
Yeah.
Today, if you think about, there are 2 separate domains. There is the AI ML domain, which kind of starts at a conceptual level, maybe on a PC. You trying different things once you got the data. And then once the data is pre-processed and quantized and optimized, they create a model. And then you got a second domain, which is embedded domain. 2 separate. So we need to find a way to converge them. And I see 3 areas what this market needs. One of them is making a tools chain for these engineers, which is seamless, easy to use, so they can actually create efficient data set That's half of the battle. If you can create efficient data set, then these devices are very resource constrained. So we can run on the second part of it. Given the resource constraint on these devices, this model has to be optimized and fast. And thirdly, have the device capability to have DSP capability, hardware acceleration. So these are kind of three drivers that I see. From Renesas, right, we are addressing these in three ways. First of all, with our acquisition of Reality AI, we have an automated tool chain which takes the data, pre-process, and optimize the data set, label it, and then develop a model that works on these constrained devices.
Okay.
So it's quite seamless, and we're also working on API context exchange, so you can seamlessly integrate and migrate from the AI domain into the embedded project. So that's the work that we have been doing, and I think that's really going to be a big differentiator for us, to the market in terms of delivering a real easy-to-use solution for embedded designer to add AI and ML capability.
You speak, meanwhile, a lot about real-time analytics. So can you explain a little bit what
Absolutely,
is
my
behind
pleasure.
this buzzword?
Yeah, I think if you think about the AI today, everybody talks about vision, machine vision, voice. There are actually three domains that we see, right? Voice vision, quite a lot of talk about, and the third one is real-time analytics. In a basic sense, the real-time analytics mean applying mathematics and logic to a set of data to gain better insight and make quicker decisions. So that's from a data point of view. And this is where typically a lot of our embedded applications come in. We have a lot of sensors out there today, right? And if we can apply and give these sensors the ability to make decision, not just make decision, but do incremental learning, right, and make corrective actions. So that's where the real-time analytics will be applied. So many applications could be perhaps in a motor control domain, multiple application for diagnostics, for predictive maintenance, failure detection. So this is all typical in the embedded space, real-time analytics-based AI ML examples.
You spoke already about reality AI. So what do you think what's most important for Renesas as a company that you bought it in the AI space, and what is important for your customer?
Yeah.
Or which advantage they get due to this acquisition?
Yeah, I think this is a great question. Like I said, it's linking on to our previous question, right? That, we were seeing a gap in the market where as I said, IoT is bringing a lot of sensors in industrial, home automation, infrastructure, all of the domains, right? And these sensors are generating a lot of high frequency data, right? And so customers are out there were looking for a solution that they can seamlessly integrate into their existing hardware. That's the key thing here. They don't want to change the hardware or add the cost to their bill of materials. So we were looking for an optimized solution for real-time analytics that can fit onto these sensing devices. And so Reality AI, we've been working as a partner for a while, and it's a great technology that fitted well into our vision of providing sort of AI for the masses in terms of these real-time embedded applications. So what it delivers is, whether a customer has a data or a no data, we have this automated workflow with Reality AI where you can take the data set, optimize it, basically label it in such a way where it can be used for creating more efficient data sets.
But they are still involved in this process.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
Reality AI is a brand we're taking forward, right? And they're developing all these solutions for this. And as I was explaining, the key advantage of having that, if you think about the AI models today, they're very much a black box. With the Reality AI, we develop explainable models, which means the customer can have a deterministic behavior.
Okay.
Think about an industrial customer. He doesn't want a piece of code running on his real-time device, which they can't control or determine what the behavior would be. So that's one key advantage. And the second key advantage, making it small enough, we can run an AI model from Reality AI down to a 16-bit device, just a few K of flash, up to MCU and MPU as well.
Okay, Mo, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.